it's Liam Catterson here with episode number 6 of season 16 for Red vs. Blue, which is a Pizza the Action. Hopefully, this is it for Griff. This is Griff's finest moment, a moment that he can cherish for the rest of his life. Pizza gets reinvented in the universe, I guess. Of course, pizza doesn't exist, so nobody has anything to bitch out about pineapples on pizza in this world anymore. But yes, it seems like that's the case with Pizza the Action, of course. But yeah, this season has just been really, really weird, and I'm really, really excited to see where this goes, of course. Last time out, we got met with a bunch of gods, of course, especially the big one himself, it seems. King Atlas, of course. I think he's the main god, in my opinion, because you got the goddess of death there, and she was working alongside him, it seems. People did suggest, of course, that they are going to stop it seems to be suggested, yeah, that that they're going to try and stop the Reds and Blues from screwing something up, which would be the Reds and Blues, wouldn't it? Like, cause some damage to the timeline with all this time travel stuff. Basically, Barry Allen it, or something, I don't know, but, they have to be stopped, so, but they're going at it quite a villainous vibe, especially King Atlas, who's all shouty and scares me. But no, in all seriousness, it was great meeting the gods, especially King Atlas, who seems to be the bigger deal compared to the Goddess of Death, who I thought was going to be the biggest deal, of course, with how massive she was and how overpowering she was against the Reds and Blues in episode 2. But it seemed we got met with a bunch of other characters, of course, that the Goddess of Death is working alongside with. So I can't wait to see them, of course, in the future. But for now, shall we make some pizza? I mean, personally, I'm a burger fan myself, but I guess we've got to appeal to the rest of humanity because it's the food for a lot of people. I'm just one of those odd people who I find pizza boring. So, yeah, I understand your dislikes, people. Let's go with Red vs. Blue, a Pizza the Action. Let's go.
Suck my balls off.
No thank you.
I refuse to let anyone else invent pizza but the ancient Italians, Doc. These assholes may be dumb as dirt, but their blood is rich in tomato sauce.
I can agree with that, but not the dumb.
They haven't been discovered yet, which could explain, us sucking at this.
Bullshit. You understand, right? Dough on the bottom, then the tomato, then the mozzarella,
awesome.
Then you bake it, but just the right amount. Too much and you get a cracker crust, which is a mortal fucking sin, you Neanderthal. Got it? Hey, get back here!
They've given up. They're like, nah.
Invent pizza yourself. You'd make billions.
Because that's simplicity, Doc.
Someone else makes it.
I've made pizza.
Of course you have. Vegan. By the way, being vegan while made entirely of meat, kind of hypocritical.
No, this was technically my idea. But
wow.
I'm starting to question if this is really the best use of a time machine.
Doc,
of course it is.
Pizza is the food.
I mean, people have got to gorge at something, and pizza's
3 ingredients.
the international symbol of gorging, I guess.
Triangle of perfection. And from this thin slice of heaven, man has created an edible plate that anything can go on. A New Testament. Infinite possibility.
Like I said, burger myself, but each to their own.
Pie, where pizza bites inside a pizza pocket, inside a calzone, on top of a pizza with the topping underneath.
Duck's just like, okay.
Talk about infinite possibilities, Griff. A time machine can save lives. We can
oh God, here we go.
Stop the Great Alien War from ever happening.
Kill Hitler.
All these fucks I give, Doc, because I'm delivering.
Any other cliche about? Think of what we could do with time machine.
But if we're gonna teach these people a new dish, we need to cook it for them.
And then they can pass it down, and then here we are. Pizza's a worldwide phenomenon.
How was I supposed to know that sex rope was load-bearing? You Christopher Reeve with a horse.
Wow.
Time travel spooks horses. And that dude's not really Superman. Life's an education.
Oh.
I'm a simple girl with a simple itch.
Good job, Tucker.
You're screwing it up. Sounds like someone has the sands of time in her vagina. What even is this dump? World home.
I get the reference. I'm sure I do.
I figured the others might be waiting here and we could form up.
So you're sick of me already?
Well, no, I thought you were sick of me.
Oh, Tucker, sweetheart, is that really what you think?
Oh.
Yeah.
Good job. That's the most perceptive you've been all day. Send me up some clues so I can forget how you fucked up my date with Paul Walker.
What can I say?
Oh.
Got used to 6 pedals. 2 is harder now.
present. Picked up a couple things. You're gonna love it. I make
Nope.
this all the time.
Oh,
Yeah. Pizza.
Here we are,
hot
pizza.
dog. Gluten-free
What is
coconut
that? I don't
flour
even know
dough,
what that
citrus-based
is.
tomato puree substitute.
Uh-oh.
And, drumroll please, a lactose-free, low-fat goat cheese.
fuck this. I'm taking a nap. We'll try again when I wake up. If I
You
wake
have
up,
insulted Griff.
It's 2 in the afternoon.
We're not voting on this, Doc. I let you tag along with me, which is more than you deserve, if I'm being honest.
I'm
This is why Griff should make it. Come
For what
on.
it's worth, I think it's great to see you're so motivated.
Save it. Something I love was taken from me, and I have to fix it. You wouldn't understand.
Griff?
Oh God, here we
I had a
go.
little brother. His name was Deke. He died.
Wait,
Drowned.
Deke Shaw?
We were alone by a river. I looked
Is that
away
what
for
happened to
just a
Deke?
second, and I pulled him out of the water, but I didn't know CPR. All I could do is feel his pulse fade, and my whole medic career is just trying to fix that one moment. So
Holy damn.
I know what it's like to. Oh gosh darn it! How did this happen?
I sympathize with you,
Pizza.
Doc.
Oop, 1 million people died in a preventable disaster. Whatever, I'm Griff. More pepperoni. It's all my fault.
Is he getting
I
into the
hadn't
Griff
betrayed
mental
him.
image?
I'd be off saving lives right now. Sorry, Deke.
Damn. That touched. That touched.
Potent.
Damn.
You were gone. The base finally got a new shipment of power armor. And Lopez's suit needs antifreeze. Ugh.
I finally see the good
Oh,
inside
God.
him.
I'm psyched for the new suit. I've been wearing this one for years. Starting to feel a bit clammy.
Yeah, what happened with the meta suit? Come on.
I've forgotten you ruined history sex.
Oh.
I could have rode Abraham Lincoln's beard, dude. I could have been a Roman orgy's molten core. Had Lancelot slay me like a dragon.
Oh
You
God,
understand?
no.
I get it.
I want to roll sex dice on a Jumanji board. I want to get
Oh,
my dick
no.
sucked. I want to be murdered.
You're all about the weird sex, I know. Loud and clear.
And never, ever with you, because you're stupid, and your face is stupid, and I hate you.
You
I
don't
hate
even
you
know
so
what he
much.
looks like.
Every time you speak, it's
Do
like
you?
a little annoying
I don't
jackhammer
know.
busting into my helmet.
I hate you more than people who hold up their phones at shows.
I hate you so
Oh.
much that if I was in a room with you and Hitler, and I only had one bullet, I would shoot Hitler, but actually feel bad about it.
I hate that you don't
Okay.
remember that we did that last week.
No! Fuck, I hate
Oh.
that I forgot I killed Hitler. And I mean, I hate you for always correcting me.
Good
I hate
job.
you so much that I want to rip that suit off your stupid body and hate sex you to death.
I hate...
Oh
Wait,
God, we're gonna
was that
do
a
it.
death threat or a proposition?
I take it as the la.
I hate that I love this.
Yes.
I'm in.
This is going to be fucking epic. We'll need a safe word. How about...
Oh
What's
God.
that noise?
Oh.
Real funny.
Who's
Are you doing
invaded
No, I'm
Iris?
serious. Listen. Take the
Oh
antifreeze.
God, the air horn. Oh my
let's
God,
do
what the?
Yeah, antifreeze.
yeah!
Fuck my shit up.
Oh God.
Behold, mortals, from the great
What's with the
city
air
of
horn?
the
What's with
galaxy,
the-
Your Lord God and Divine Creator has come to speak. He
Oh,
is first among the cosmic powers, the binder of titans, the
This is weird.
totality of the universe.
Oh, I may need the chill out tent. I see a talking lens flare.
Hey, J.J. Abrams,
Talking
shouldn't
mental.
you be in a reboot?
Oh God.
Atlas Arcadian Rex has
Oh,
come
here's the big cheese.
before you, the
Look at that.
Reaper of souls.
What a pose.
Hey, my uncle.
He's like his
Farquaad
announcer.
band called. They want their album cover back.
Silence! I, King of the Cosmic Powers, have honored you pathetic mortals with this audience out of pity.
Oh.
I possess the power to shape planets, to snuff out
Thanos.
civilizations like candles.
Hey, he's
I am
Thanos.
almighty, but I am not without mercy. Give up your blasphemous time travel. I will spare you from destruction.
I'm pretty distraught already, dude. Boosh.
Mortal curse! I will not ask again. Bow
I would
before
just
me
do it.
and
Just stop
forfeit your
screwing with the
time
timeline.
machine, or I will blast you to elementary particles.
Just
Oh
do
God.
it.
Smite us.
Don't ask
Dare
for
taunt
it.
Atlas.
We totally dare.
Oh shit! Hey, okay, I just realized something.
Sis,
Is
come
it
on.
weird that we're having the same hallucination at the same time?
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, that was impressive. That graphic. Oh God. They actually think this is like some like
Okay,
drug
buddy.
drunk
Let's
situation or whatever.
Great. Pizza time.
Doc, pizza's important.
I'm
Here we
getting
go.
the Spider-Man
Pizza itself
reference.
is a Venn diagram of how much pizza I want to eat and how much pizza exists. But you want to save lives, so pizza can wait.
Oh.
Bit.
You mean it?
A little bit, okay?
Did he actually listen
We're
to his
definitely
brother's
getting
speech?
back to pizza.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it!
Huh? Doc, isn't that the...
Oh, wait, what? Oh,
Ow,
shit! Whoa!
Oh, Griff.
Oh,
fool.
O'Malley?
Yes, 'tis I. Enjoy the 6th century.
oh,
Gotcha.
no! O'Malley! No!
Pizza!
Well, that's a bummer.
You're just like, huh, that sucks. Oh no, O'Malley's gonna screw shit up, isn't he? So I'm wondering, because I know, of course, Doctor developed the O'Malley thing with, you know, O'Malley existing in Doc for so long during the Blood Gulch Chronicles, of course. But I'm wondering if he's adopted some of the memories, because I'm sure a part of O'Malley would be like, okay, well, we can do something about Project Freelancer. So now that he's got access to time travel, of course, I'm wondering if, you know, he can, you know, go back to do something related to Project Freelancer or whatever. Because whereas we've gotten, like, so many of these characters, Griff, Tucker, and all them. Of course, I don't think Tucker and Sis are wounded or whatever. If they are, then time travel can fix that anyways. So yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Maybe like time travel has the capacity to bring back dead characters anyways. So yeah. I'm wondering, like, if there is going to be some Project Freelancer stuff down the line, because you got to account for Carolina and Wash as well. Wash is in a bit of a doozy at the minute, of course, considering that near-death experience, which we do not like. But you know, I think we all want to touch up upon Carolina as well. But also Caboose as well. I mean, I know he's not Project Freelancer material, but you know, we haven't seen Caboose in quite a while, so I want to see him in the next episode, potentially. Who knows? Yeah, that was probably one of the best I think that was the best episode this season, in my opinion. I felt like it was, 8 minutes? And it felt like a lot was crammed into that 8 minutes. It didn't feel like 8 minutes at all. It felt like longer, if anything. Especially with how deep Doc was about his brother, which was really, really touching. And it made you feel, it gave you clarity to why Doc became who he was, of course. It gave you that clarity to who he was, so it was really, really emotional there. Of course, Griff would fall asleep, but very, very deep stuff, and you do feel a bit for Doc, of course. But of course, we can't refer him to Doc at this point, because O'Malley's taken over him, so of course, that was one of the King Atlas's things, of course, like warning Griff. So this was one of the warnings that King Atlas was worried about, of course, and as well as, you know, potentially harming the timeline. Because it is seen with that message with Griff and Sis. Tucker and Sis. With that warning, it was a fair warning. Just quit. Like, literally, stop screwing with the timeline, and we'll just leave you be. But you just fucking shit up, and, you know, because they were wasted and whatnot, it seemed to be, they just took it as a joke, and King Atlas got pissed. So, you can sympathise with King Atlas. If time is getting unstable, and look, I've watched Doctor Who enough to know that if you screw with time, or The Flash, for example, like, if you screw with time, shit's gonna happen. And shit is going to happen, so you gotta have someone guarding the timeline, surely. King Atlas seems to fit that role, so King Atlas is telling them. But, you know, like I said, in that vulnerable state, they're not going to take it seriously, so, yeah. And now Griff has just handed O'Malley the keys to Doom, basically, to his Doom. So, like I said, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what O'Malley does. I really love that though. Like, it's not the AI, it's the split, but it's like the spirit lives on, and whether, like, I know it's not technically it's not the AI, but it's like the spirit lives on, and it's technically is the last AI remaining. Omega, of course, but it's not Omega, of course. It's like the legacy's continuing, of course, since Doc's adapted to him. But yeah, it was just really, really good. The pizza thing was absolutely great as well, especially Doc ruining it. Griff is the Griff, if you insult him for Griff's just not gonna have it, and he didn't. Like, he was just trying to shoot at Doc, poor Doc, before he went on to that, heartfelt speech, of course, about his brother. But yeah, it was just really, really great. The Paul Walker joke, though. Yeah, I don't know, they memed this up a bit, in a sense. I mean, the air hordes, of course, was just absolutely intense. It was like, what the shit? But it was just hilarious, and I just loved this so much. But it was a great episode, great stuff. I'm just loving this season so much. It's really, really bizarre. Time travel is just a really, really incredible element. Of course, we got back to Iris as well, the planet, which was a nice sight to see. We're going back to quite a few key planets this season. We got back to Blood Gulch. We got back to Valhalla, Iris. So it's really, really great. I'm wondering if we'll get to go to Chorus, I don't know, in some capacity. And maybe in present day, like check up on Wash, maybe? Who knows? But yes, it was a really, really bizarre, definitely, but the best episode this season thus far, especially with how deep it was, how comical it was, the jokes, King Atlas just bollocking Tucker and Sis not having any of it, so they decide to take the piss, and King Atlas literally, stop fucking with the timeline. And, they're like, look at that hallucination. So, yeah. I don't know if they're dead or whatever. I mean, he is powerful. But we'll just have to wait and see. And like I said, even if they are dead, it's no big loss, because time travel will bring them back. So, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yes, incredible episode of Red vs. Blue. Man, it was nuts, but I just loved it. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my VG Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!